Hey, thanks for joining me today. I've got a great question. It's a long one from Ethan in Canada. He says, how do you improve the quality of your praise and worship service? Me and my family go to a small church, and I'm the lead guitarist, drummer, and bass player for the church. I wonder how you do that. And over the years, our praise and worship ministry hasn't seen much improvements. In fact, we get new members like every 3 months who have little or no experience at all, and my mom gives me the responsibility to teach them. Sure, they learn and are eventually able to play, but they don't have the diligence to learn more than what I've taught them. It's always a disaster on Sundays because at least one person messes it up. There hasn't been any improvements for the last 5 years, and it's very discouraging how disorganized the team is. I'm not in charge. In fact, I don't even know who is. But I just want to know how we can make improvements in the praise and worship team. Boy, I feel your pain, Ethan. I think I've been where you've been. In fact, a lot of people have been where you've been. It sounds to me like you're in charge. Somebody needs to be the leader, and if you're the bass player, the drummer, and the lead guitarist, you're probably, and you're teaching all the other people, I would encourage you to take a role, the role as the leader of this group. Now, a couple things. It sounds like you've got a high degree of excellence, which is good, and the people that are coming in are amateurs, and they seem to lack the diligence to continue to get better and grow. So here's what I would suggest to you. First of all, I want to compliment you and encourage you for just hanging in there, just being there Sunday after Sunday, because it can be discouraging. It sounds to me like you're trying to build a worship band, something maybe bigger than you need to build right now, with people that aren't qualified, and that's going to always lead to frustration and discouragement. So what I would suggest to you is, you can play the guitar. I would get up there on your guitar. Less is more. Less is more. You don't need to have this big worship band. You don't need to have this big thing. As someone comes up, as they start learning, maybe it's a singer or a guitar player or a keyboard player, and as they kind of grow, maybe that's the two of you on the stage. And then eventually you might get somebody else to come. But I would start small. Start with what you know. You have a picture in your mind where you want to be. You want to have a worship team up there, and you want to have musicians who are proficient and excellent in what they do. But you're not there yet. So you got to look at the reality, and rather than being discouraged every single Sunday, I would just kind of say to the group, you know what, we're going to have private lessons. I'm going to teach you. We're going to rehearse. We're going to go through these worship songs. We're going to keep rehearsing. We're going to keep practicing. But for right now, I'm going to just get on the stage with my guitar and lead worship. And little by little, we're going to grow. We're not where we want to be. We want to be here, but right now this is what we have. So start with what you have. Start small, and just see what God will do. And pray that He sends the right musicians to your church so you can build a good praise and worship team. And God will help you. We'll remember to pray for you as well, Ethan. Hey, thanks for your question. If you've got a question you want to ask me, go to DonMoen.com/Ask Don, and I will give it my best shot. God bless. Make it a great day. When we think about planning a worship service, automatically we think, okay, music, what's my song list? But you need to get over that and understand that there's